friendship means everything to me. You can keep the rose. It goes with your costume.
Hey guys, it's Lizzie. So we are officially on part 8 of our reacting to season 5 series. Today we are watching Transmission, which is honestly such a big transformation episode, just because prior to now we've just seen Adrian realizing he was in love with Marinette and then being head over heels in love with her, and then we had Ladybug realizing her feelings for Cat Noir and her being in love with Cat Noir very interestingly. But now we're at a point where we realize being together in any superhero form is a no-go. It just won't work out. So we've now entered what I like to call the Adrianette arc. But yeah, this is honestly such a fun episode. Let's get straight into it.
Just give my miraculous to whoever you want, Tiki. They can never be as bad as I was. Nothing ever works out for me. Adrian never even started.
Girl, the only reason why it won't work out with Adrian is because you won't let it. Like, he's in love with you. I don't know, maybe like just be with him. Like, there were other circumstances that led to the miraculous being taken. It had nothing to do with the fact that she was in love with Adrian. Like, there was risk, there's also Felix. You being in love with Adrian wasn't the problem. Like, just be with him. It's not that complicated.
I'm so pathetic.
Of course not. You're an amazing ladybug.
What I am is just a normal girl with a normal life.
Define normal life. She says that so often. I'm like, if your life is normal, then my life must be like the most depressing thing ever.
What I am is just a normal girl with a normal life. But there's something about me that no one knows yet.
Because I've got a secret. Actually, that's false. Because, like, everyone knows. Felix, Kagami, Luca, Alia. Wouldn't even be surprised if somebody else found out that we don't know about yet. How much do you want to bet every single superhero finds out her identity, except for Cat Noir?
Love only ever causes problems. I'll never fall in love again. Love is weak, and I can't be sad about it, otherwise I might get acclimatized.
Aren't you sad right now? He called her. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but still. He called her.
A message after the beep.
I love how her ringtone always changes. You always know when she's sad, always know when she's happy. It's like so unnecessary, and I love it.
That reminds me of the good old times when Du Pen Chang had to ask for my permission to show up at school.
No, because I remember being so confused when I first heard that line. Because I remember everyone was like, okay, we've always known how bad it was. Or we thought we knew how bad it was. But then we saw this and we were like, okay, so I think Chloe's bullying was a lot worse. Now that we've seen derision, we like understand that. That line just makes so much more sense. It's also just so much more sad now.
I'm sure Cat Noir's the reason Marinette's feeling bad.
You do know that you're Cat Noir, right?
I do, but Marinette doesn't. She has no idea.
Well, that's what happens when superheroes flirt. Poor Marinette fell in love with Cat Noir and got her heart broken.
Yeah, that was terrible of me.
It was.
It was? This is the Plag that I missed the last episode. If you guys saw my last reaction, I was talking about how Plag was talking to Adrian at the end. He was being so supportive. And he was like, don't worry, Adrian, you got this. And I was like, this is not the Plag we know and love. That is the Plag we know and love.
I have to do everything I can to cheer her up. Hi, Plaque.
Okay. Insert him being angry 2 seconds later. You know, for trying to cheer her up, I don't think you did a very good job, but not my place to say.
Someone here to see you, sweetheart.
Tell Ollie I'm contagious. She'll catch my weakness.
I caught it a while ago, Marinette.
I know that line is supposed to be cute, but she's like practically saying, I'm weak or I have a weakness. He didn't even like, no, you're not weak. You don't have a weakness. Instead, he's just like, don't worry, I caught it a long time ago. Like, it sounds mean. Like, I know it's not, but it just sounds rude.
Looks like you're not doing too great.
He's such a sweetheart.
You know, not a lot of people know who I really am either. What people know of me is just an advertising image. But you and me, we could be different.
Because I can't. But also kind of talking about what Adrian said with like people not really knowing who he is. I've said that so many different times because the only Adrian that most people see is the Adrian that Gabriel creates. And so even if you know Adrian, you don't actually really know him. And that's so apparent because no one would ever be able to see that Adrian is Cat Noir. If you really knew Adrian, you'd be able to see that he was Cat Noir in a split second. Which is why I think that if Emily didn't die and she was still alive, she would know that Adrian's Cat Noir in 2 seconds flat. Because trust me, like Emily knows Adrian better than anybody. I mean, I sure hope so. Like he's literally carbon copy of his mom. And also from the Adrianette love aspect, one thing that I really liked about Adrianette is just that so far Marinette has kind of liked the idea of Adrian, his image that Gabriel created. That's who she fell in love with. But like over the course of season 5, they got to know each other more. So instead of it just being a crush on Adrian, liking the guy she thought he was, she actually fell in love with who he really was.
I can't let anyone love me. And I never will, even if he were nice, sweet, and generous, and handsome, and brave. Even if he were you!
I'm sure I could understand if you would just explain things to me.
That's the hard thing though, is like he totally would. And Marinette just doesn't know how much he would. Anything she told him, he would be like, oh yeah, I totally relate to that because he is Cat Noir. I just think it's funny. Oh, it's like when Lucas says, you and Adrian have much more in common than you think. I think that's what he says.
You can tell me anything. Before anything else, I'll always be your friend.
Oh,
And I...
stop.
Before any...
This is also why I love their relationship so much. Is like they're not just dating, they're friends. And listen, I'm not a really big friends to lover trope lover. I tend to prefer more enemies to lovers, but that is one of the reasons why I love friends to lovers, because I think it's so important that you are good friends with the person that you're dating. I honestly just think you're able to get closer to somebody that you're friends with rather than just dating, if that makes sense. And Adrianette is just such good friends. I feel like it just makes their relationship so much better.
I'll always be...
Oh, ignore all the pictures of him. I'm sorry. The fact that this man has never been weirded out about the Adrian shrine she had, that is crazy. Dude, if I knew somebody had a bunch of pictures of me up in their room, I would be petrified. I don't care if I liked them or not. Restraining order.
I will... I'll always be a failure, living a lie, never succeeding in what I set out to do.
I don't care, Marinette. I love you just the way you are.
This is not funny. It's really not funny, but this scene is funny to me. Well, it's supposed to be a really emotional scene, but I can't. You know what? I think it's well, first of all, it was him like clenching the bin. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is. But also, it reminds me of the TikTok audio that has been going around for a while where they just take Marinette saying, I'll always be a failure. And then it goes to Adrian being like, I don't care, Marinette. And then it just cuts off.
I'll always be a failure, living a lie, never succeeding in what I set out to do.
I don't care, Marinette.
It's so funny. He's like saying, I don't care, Marinette, shut up. I literally just came here to give you your homework.
I don't love you.
It is so hard for me to take this scene seriously. He goes, I have to rewatch that.
Don't love you.
His reaction just kills me. I think I like edited this clip once. It was really funny. It's so stupid, but it's funny.
I don't love you.
It's really not funny. Okay, I need to calm down. I have to watch it again because
I don't love you.
It really should not be this funny, but it is. I love how it's supposed to be like this really emotional moment. I can't take it seriously, I'm sorry. Also, I remember everyone was saying they wanted an angry love confession, but then we got one and I feel like no one was ever talking about it. Okay, let's move on.
Did you hear Marinette's voicemail message?
Yeah, but that was before, Zoe.
Listen, I always remember joking about everybody throwing a party when Adrianette got together. The fact that they actually did that, like, guys, I was joking. I didn't actually mean to put it in the show.
We'll get another chance one day.
One day.
No.
No? Literally them 2 seconds later. No? Okay, well then what is this? Please explain. Oh, poor little baby. Oh! Don't even get me started. Oh, this man gets me. Listen, I want to like slap Gabriel in the face all of the time, but this episode I just want to smack him just a little bit more. Actually, a lot bit more, because what are you doing?
Love is what gives them their strength.
But the impossible part of that love is destroying them, and I know a thing or two about destruction.
What can we do?
We must free them of that impossible choice.
Look at Flag being Cupid again. The fact that the one person who seemed to give less of a crap about Adrianette was the one person that was really trying to get them together. He's just secret Cupid. I love it.
Has anyone actually talked to them yet?
No news?
It's good news.
Are you sure about that? No, I don't think no news is good news. I think no news is bad news.
I guess Marinette and boys is a truly hopeless case.
Looking at Zoe, she's like, boys? Boys are the problem? It's my turn now.
Your son isn't feeling well.
I know.
Don't take advantage of
Ooh.
his distress.
Go, Natalie.
I'm not a monster.
Seriously, nothing makes me mad like Gabriel aggressed. I'm not a monster. Oh! Oh, I'm so glad he's dead. I had to say, I'm so glad he's gone. Oh, Gabriel shouldn't die, he's actually good. No, that man deserved to die. I can't handle this man.
Even though you aren't very fond of the alliance ring, it would really make me feel more comfortable as a father if you'd wear one.
You know what would make me comfortable? You being dead. Which he is, so chilling now.
Thank you, Dad.
Ew. Seriously, get a life. Like, I can't. I literally can't. And we have so many episodes with Gabriel in it. Like, I have to deal with this man for so long.
Your mission is now over?
But Monarch...
Someone will succeed you. You won't have to hide anything anymore from the ones you love.
I still don't understand why he gave up his miraculous. Like, pretty sure Marinette being Ladybug was the only thing that was the problem. Why is Adrian giving up his miraculous too? And also, at the end of the day, they literally get their miraculous back and they start dating. So, like, we gave up the miraculous for why? I mean, I guess them giving up the miraculous kind of pushed them to start their relationship. So I guess that's good.
This means you can tell Marinette all your silly, soppy feelings.
Okay, deep down inside, I feel like Plague was like, yes, I finally don't have to listen to this man rant about being in love anymore.
We'll see each other again. Right, Tiki? I'll never forget you, Marinette.
Oh, dang, she just avoided the question.
You'll never forget me, Adrian.
Too sad. Don't get me wrong, like, I love Marinette and Tiki, but I think Plague leaving Adrian was, like, so much worse. I was really hoping for, like, I love you so much, Adrian. Like, Plague loves Adrian so much. I need him to tell Adrian how much he loves him. I guess Plague can only get so sappy.
Adrian's sadness is even greater than before. Now that he has an alliance, he will make him even more powerful.
This man, I'm done. You know what? We're just skipping this bit because I physically can't. Like, I can't. Sorry. Part also makes me laugh because she literally tells him she doesn't love him and there's no hope for him. So what does he do? Go back to her house 2 seconds later to try and get with her again. Like, this man cannot take rejection. It's so funny because everyone constantly talks about how Cat Noir never gave up no matter what. Like, he was constantly pushing. And I'm like, Adrian acts the exact same way. Like, this is just who Adrian is. The only thing is, him being so persistent as Adrian with Marinette just worked out because she happened to like him. Like, I'm sorry, but he is such a nag. Adrian, Cat Noir, they're both a big nag. But, like, we love them for it. And you know what? His nagging worked at some point, so I guess it's alright. Oh, why are we putting them back though? I know you're in love with him, but like, couldn't we just like be done with that phase? Because like the pictures is giving crush stalker vibes, so maybe we should just like move on from that. No more pictures. Okay, if it's like pictures of him with her, then like that's fine, but just him, it's still a little creepy, girl. Ah! Look at their smiley faces. Oh my gosh.
You know, earlier, I didn't mean what I said. I was feeling down. I told you horrible things because I just wanted to be alone.
So, when you said that you used to love me...
Dude, I remember seeing this clip in a trailer, the way we all lost our minds. Because at this point, we didn't really... Actually, I think we got the trailer for this. Or, no, it wasn't a trailer. It was a little clip towards, like, the very beginning of Season 5, so we didn't really know that much about... Okay, yeah, that clip needed more context. Basically, towards the beginning of the release of season 5, TF1 was going on this weird like spoiler releasing session thing. So they would release a bunch of different pictures or video clip from Kwame's Choice, and that clip specifically was one thing that they released. So for one, we had no context of what he was talking about because we hadn't seen the episode yet, and two, it was at the very beginning of season 5 being released, so there was a bunch of stuff that we had not even seen yet. At this point, we didn't even really know that Adrianette was going to be a thing. I'm pretty sure with the translation, it said, when you said you loved me, not didn't love me. So we were all like, she told him?
What is wrong with me?
You don't have to tell me anything if you can't.
Ooh, major green flags. Adrian is the biggest green flag.
Hold on, I have an idea. I'm gonna ask you some questions. Raise your right hand for yes, and your left hand for no. Marinette, did you ever love me?
The part kills me. Like the way they just slowly slide down. Me, bro.
You also said that you no longer love me. If that wasn't true, does that mean that you still love me? Oh.
His face yet again. His facial expressions kill me in this episode. He looks unnecessarily worried.
If you need more time. More time with me?
I love that line so much. That was so smooth. Oh my gosh. I'm blushing. So you need more time with me? No, because can we talk about if someone actually said that? I would have passed out on the floor.
Thanks for bringing my homework.
I'm really glad that I did.
Me too. Listen, I know I was kind of being mean when I called you a nag, but I'm glad you came over too. Because my Adrianette heart is thriving right now.
Then if it means my BFF can be happy, I accept.
Oh my god. This is my Roman Empire. I'm just looking at each other blushing. Sorry, I'm good now.
You think you're gonna have to wait a little while before you head back home?
Yeah, let's wait until Ladybug's taking care of this villain.
The way he only says Ladybug, any normal human would say Ladybug and Cat Noir. Bro, the signs are literally right in front of you. Like, he is Cat Noir. It's not that hard to tell.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Nobody asked, Bibbs. No one asked. That part is so cute. Also though, like, you're Ladybug, you fight these villains every day. We're scared for why? Okay, it is really cute though, how she like quickly grabs his arm. Like, she didn't even think about it too, like she just did it. It's so cute. Y'all, they're honestly such a good duo. Would not be mad if they come back. Why they would, I don't know, but I really hope they do because I love their duo. She even got her head on his shoulder.
I don't know what happened to the other Ladybug and Cat Noir.
I do. Yeah, they just so happen to be doing the exact same thing that you are right now. Crazy, right? I think this happens in Deflagration. The interviewer is like, oh, maybe they gave up their miraculous to live a happy love story together. Who told you? It's just funnier that that's actually what happened, but they don't even know that that's what happened. Like, no one does, besides Luca.
But I'll see you tomorrow at school.
Oh, wait, I just remembered. The next episode is the Gabriel dance. I'm so hyped to watch that. Anyway, I was gonna say, I went from this really cute moment with Adrianette, and then my day was instantly ruined when he showed up.
Sometimes change is good.
Okay, if you say so, honey. Okay, well, there we go. We finally finished another episode. I'm actually really excited to watch Deflagration, so make sure you guys stay tuned because that video will hopefully be coming out soon. Y'all, I love this show so much, and I love Adrianette so much.